Have you ever looked back at the cast of Rocky IV, the blockbuster that took the world by storm in 1985, and wondered what they look like now, nearly 4 decades later? This iconic film didn't just deliver heart-pounding battles and intense emotions. It also cemented stars like Sylvester Stallone, Carl Weathers, and Dolph Lundgren in Hollywood history. Back then, they were larger-than-life figures, radiating confidence, turning heads with their striking good looks, and capturing the hearts of millions. But time has not been kind to all of them. Years of excess, indulgence, and the high life have left some nearly unrecognizable, their once flawless appearances now bearing the weight of a lavish but reckless past. So, which star has undergone the most shocking transformation? Just how extravagant were their younger years? Let's dive in and uncover the truth. Tony Burton, Duke, the dedicated trainer with a hidden struggle. If Rocky IV is a tale of resilience and determination, then Tony Burton was its quiet heartbeat, the unwavering force that pushed its characters to fight through every obstacle. Born on March 23, 1937, in the tough city of Flint, Michigan, Burton carried that same fighting spirit into his own life. Before stepping onto the big screen, he had already conquered 2 demanding arenas, boxing and chess, proving that both physical and mental strength were his defining traits. As Duke, Burton wasn't just Apollo Creed's trainer. He was his trusted confidant, offering wisdom and support beyond the ring. Who could forget the intensity in his eyes as he stood in the corner, masking his own fears while urging Creed toward his fateful fight? His powerful delivery and emotional depth made him one of the Rocky franchise's most unforgettable figures. Yet, beyond the bright lights of Hollywood, Burton faced battles that many never knew about, struggles that would shadow his later years. Long before finding fame, Burton endured the hardships of poverty, with boxing as his only escape from a difficult life. Even after achieving success, he couldn't escape the limitations of the industry. Despite his talent, Hollywood offered few opportunities to black supporting actors at the time, leaving Burton sidelined after Rocky IV. The lack of roles weighed on him, leading to a quiet withdrawal from the limelight and struggles with depression. In his later years, Burton chose a life away from the public eye, spending time with his family and mentoring younger generations. But his final chapter was not without hardship. Health issues eventually took their toll, and in 2016, he passed away at the age of 78, leaving a void in the hearts of fans and colleagues alike. His loss was more than just the passing of an actor. It marked the end of a man whose passion and dedication inspired so many. Though his journey was filled with ups and downs, Tony Burton remains a lasting symbol of perseverance. His portrayal of Duke, the ever-loyal trainer, will forever be etched in our memories, a testament to the power of determination and belief in something greater. But while Burton's story is one of resilience, the next actor's journey is a roller coaster of dazzling fame and shocking transformations. Who captured the world's admiration only to leave everyone stunned time and again? Let's find out. Talia Shire, Adrian. The quiet strength behind the boxing legend. What gave Rocky Balboa the strength to keep fighting in Rocky IV? It wasn't just the brutal training or the will to win, it was Adrian, the woman who stood by him, offering unwavering love and quiet support, was the heart of the story. And it was Talia Shire's remarkable performance that transformed Adrian into an unforgettable character, one who remains deeply cherished by fans to this day. Born on April 25, 1946, in Lake Success, New York, Talia Shire was no stranger to Hollywood before Rocky. She had already made a name for herself with her role as Connie Corleone in The Godfather, earning an Oscar nomination. But at 39, when she played Adrian in Rocky IV, she captivated audiences worldwide with her sincerity and emotional depth. Adrian wasn't flashy or loud. She was the soul of the series, a grounding force that only Talia could bring to life so beautifully. After the triumph of Rocky IV, Talia continued in the franchise, but slowly stepped away from Hollywood's bright lights. Part of this was by choice. She wanted to focus on her family. But like many actresses of her generation, the reality of aging in Hollywood meant fewer leading roles. Yet, her passion for film never wavered. She shifted her focus to producing and took on smaller but meaningful projects, proving that her love for storytelling extended far beyond the screen. Now at 77, Talia enjoys a peaceful and fulfilling life. To fans, she remains the embodiment of love and sacrifice, a role model both on and off screen. Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, the boxing icon who refused to fade away. Born on January 14, 1948, in the vibrant yet challenging city of New Orleans, Carl Weathers is a testament to resilience and determination. With his powerful physique, commanding presence, and sharp gaze, Weathers didn't just play Apollo Creed, he became him, leaving an unforgettable mark on audiences around the world. At 37, when he stepped into the ring as Creed in Rocky IV, 1985, Weathers was at the height of his career. His portrayal of the bold, charismatic, and deeply human boxing champion made Apollo one of the most beloved figures in the series. With every scene, Weathers electrified audiences. His fierce punches, larger-than-life persona, and complex friendship with Rocky Balboa turned him into an icon. His performance was so convincing that, for many, he was Apollo Creed, both on and off the screen. But after the Rocky films, Weathers faced an unexpected challenge. The role that had made him a star also became a limitation. Hollywood saw him as Apollo Creed and little else, typecasting him as the strong, boastful antagonist. While audiences adored him, that admiration came with a cost. Weathers struggled to find roles that allowed him to grow beyond Creed's shadow. He continued acting but never quite recaptured the same level of stardom, and over time his presence on the big screen began to fade. Yet, true to his fighting spirit, Weathers refused to be defeated. Instead of clinging to the past, he boldly ventured into producing and directing, carving out a new chapter in his career. Though Hollywood blockbusters no longer defined his success, he found his way back into the spotlight through television. His breakthrough came with The Mandalorian, where his portrayal of the sharp and charismatic Greef Karga introduced him to a whole new generation of fans. Off-screen, Weathers remains a model of discipline and self-care. Unlike many of his Hollywood peers who indulged in excess, he has always prioritized a balanced private life. Now 75, he continues to surprise people with his energy and presence, proving that age is no barrier to reinvention. He also dedicates his time to mentoring young actors, passing on the wisdom he's gained through decades in the industry. Weathers once said, "It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is how you get up and keep going." That philosophy has defined his journey. From an athlete to a film star and now a respected industry figure, he has shown that perseverance and reinvention are the true keys to lasting success. Today, Carl Weathers is more than just a legendary actor. He is an inspiration to anyone chasing their dreams, no matter the obstacles. His story reminds us that even when the spotlight dims, determination can ignite a new path forward. But if Weathers' tale is one of resilience and rebirth, the next story takes us in a different direction, one of unwavering support and quiet strength. Who is the woman who stood by Rocky's side, giving him the heart to fight through every challenge? Let's find out. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky Balboa. From action hero to family man. Born on July 6, 1946, in New York, Sylvester Stallone is the very heart of Rocky IV. In 1985, he didn't just play Rocky Balboa, he embodied the relentless fighter who never backed down, turning the character into a worldwide symbol of perseverance. At 39, Stallone wasn't just a Hollywood star, he was an icon who inspired millions with his grit and determination. His fame didn't stop with Rocky. The Rambo series solidified his status as one of the greatest action heroes of all time. But with stardom came immense pressure. Determined to maintain his powerful image, Stallone embraced a life of extravagance, flashy sports cars, opulent mansions, and lavish parties. It was a lifestyle of indulgence, but one that also led him down a path filled with costly mistakes. At the height of his career, Stallone faced accusations of using banned substances to preserve his chiseled physique. Growth hormones and steroids kept his muscles intact, but took a toll on his health. His once ruggedly handsome face became noticeably stiff, altered by excessive cosmetic procedures. Yet, more than physical changes, it was the demands of Hollywood that reshaped his life in ways no one expected. After years of chasing perfection, Stallone eventually stepped away from the constant spotlight to focus on what truly mattered: his family. Now, at 76, he finds joy in a simpler life with his wife and children. He has spoken about embracing his age and prioritizing what's meaningful over what's fleeting. Though he no longer has the physique of his younger days, his unbreakable spirit continues to inspire fans across generations. But while Stallone made peace with leaving the spotlight behind, not every actor finds it easy to walk away. Up next is a star whose journey has been nothing short of extraordinary, filled with triumphs, struggles, and a reinvention that left the world in awe. Burt Young, Paulie. The loyal friend with a story beyond the screen. In a world dominated by the high-stakes fights of Rocky IV, one character stands out, not for his strength, but for his heart. Paulie, Rocky Balboa's gruff yet fiercely loyal friend, brought an unforgettable mix of humor, frustration, and genuine warmth to the series. Played by Burt Young, Paulie wasn't just a sidekick. He was the emotional anchor, a man with flaws, but also a heart of gold. And it was Young's remarkable performance that made Paulie so beloved by audiences. Born on April 30th, 1940, in Queens, New York, Burt Young grew up in a tough working-class environment. But instead of letting hardship defeat him, he used it to fuel his determination. Before Hollywood, Burt served in the U.S. Marine Corps, where he learned discipline and resilience, qualities that would later shape his portrayal of Paulie. Beyond acting, Young was also a gifted artist, with his paintings gaining recognition in exhibitions worldwide, an aspect of his life that many fans never knew. Taking on the role of Paulie at 45, Burt Young didn't just perform, he became the character. Paulie was flawed, grumpy, sometimes lazy, and full of self-doubt. But those very imperfections made him real, relatable, and deeply human. Burt infused Paulie with humor and heart, creating moments in Rocky IV that could make audiences laugh 1 minute and feel deeply moved the next. His portrayal of Paulie didn't just earn him admiration, it also secured him an Oscar nomination, a testament to his exceptional talent. But unlike many actors chasing the Hollywood spotlight, Burt took a different path. After Rocky IV, he stepped away from big-budget films, preferring smaller, more artistic roles while dedicating himself to his lifelong passion, painting. Yet, Burt's journey wasn't without hardship. He faced personal struggles, including a difficult marriage and the weight of a demanding career. But through it all, he remained grounded. "Acting is just one part of me," he once said. "Painting is where I truly find myself." His artwork not only brought him joy, but also became a powerful form of self-expression. Now, at 83, Burt Young enjoys a peaceful yet fulfilling life. He still takes on film projects when they feel right, but his greatest joy comes from spending time with family and creating art. His paintings continue to captivate audiences, proving that his creative spirit remains as strong as ever. Leroy Neiman, ring announcer. The artist who brought sports to life. When thinking about Rocky IV and its unforgettable moments in the ring, one name stands out: Leroy Neiman, the larger-than-life artist who stepped into the role of the ring announcer with flair and charisma. Born on June 6, 1921, in St. Paul, Minnesota, Neiman was already a celebrated painter long before he made his way to the big screen. At 64, he brought his signature artistic spirit to Rocky IV, making each announcement feel as vibrant as one of his legendary paintings. Neiman was known for his bold, colorful style, capturing the intensity of sports in a way no other artist could. Whether it was boxing, football, or auto racing, his brushstrokes transformed fleeting moments of action into timeless masterpieces. His role in Rocky IV was a natural extension of his passion, allowing him to blend his love for sports with his unmistakable energy, creating a presence that added depth to the film's electrifying atmosphere. Even after Rocky IV, Neiman never strayed from his true calling. His artwork continued to be celebrated worldwide, showcased in prestigious museums and exhibitions. But he was more than just a painter. He was a bridge between sports and art, a man who saw the beauty in motion and captured it for generations to admire. Leroy Neiman passed away in 2012 at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy that extended far beyond the canvas. His dazzling paintings and his unforgettable performance in Rocky IV remain cherished by art lovers and film fans alike, ensuring his name will forever be linked to the passion and excitement of sports. Brigitte Nielsen, Ludmila Drago, a symbol of beauty and a life of turmoil. With her striking height, icy beauty, and commanding presence, Brigitte Nielsen left an unforgettable mark on Hollywood as Ludmila Drago, the proud and formidable wife of Ivan Drago in Rocky IV, 1985. At just 22 years old, she captivated audiences worldwide, embodying power and elegance in a way few actresses could. But beyond the silver screen, Nielsen's real-life story was one of dramatic highs and crushing lows, a journey filled with glamour, scandal, and resilience. Born on July 14, 1963, in Rødovre, Denmark, Nielsen first made her mark as a successful model in Europe before Hollywood came calling. Her role as Ludmila propelled her to stardom, opening doors to major films like Cobra and Red Sonja. But along with fame came a whirlwind personal life. Her highly publicized marriage to Rocky IV co-star Sylvester Stallone lasted only 2 years, ending in a storm of media frenzy and controversy. In the years that followed, Nielsen found herself swept up in a world of glitz, excess, and reckless indulgence. Lavish parties, tumultuous relationships, and substance abuse took a toll, both on her career and her health. She later admitted that those wild years nearly destroyed her, tarnishing her reputation and pushing her to the brink. But Brigitte Nielsen was never one to back down from a fight. Determined to turn her life around, she sought help, overcame her addictions, and made a triumphant return to acting. In a bold and unexpected move, she became a mother again at the age of 54, proving to the world that resilience and determination could rewrite any story. Now, at 59, Nielsen enjoys a fulfilling life with her family while continuing to grace the screen, standing as a living testament to reinvention and second chances. Her journey is one of beauty, struggle, and ultimate triumph, a reminder that even in Hollywood, true strength comes from within. Burt Young, Paulie, the loyal friend with a story beyond the screen. In a world dominated by the high-stakes fights of Rocky IV, one character stands out, not for his strength, but for his heart. Paulie, Rocky Balboa's gruff yet fiercely loyal friend, brought an unforgettable mix of humor, frustration, and genuine warmth to the series. Played by Burt Young, Paulie wasn't just a sidekick, he was the emotional anchor, a man with flaws, but also a heart of gold. And it was Young's remarkable performance that made Paulie so beloved by audiences. Born on April 30th, 1940, in Queens, New York, Burt Young grew up in a tough, working-class environment. But instead of letting hardship defeat him, he used it to fuel his determination. Before Hollywood, Burt served in the U.S. Marine Corps, where he learned discipline and resilience, qualities that would later shape his portrayal of Paulie. Beyond acting, Young was also a gifted artist, with his paintings gaining recognition in exhibitions worldwide, an aspect of his life that many fans never knew. Taking on the role of Paulie at 45, Burt Young didn't just perform, he became the character. Paulie was flawed, grumpy, sometimes lazy, and full of self-doubt. But those very imperfections made him real, relatable, and deeply human. Burt infused Paulie with humor and heart, creating moments in Rocky IV that could make audiences laugh 1 minute and feel deeply moved the next. His portrayal of Paulie didn't just earn him admiration, it also secured him an Oscar nomination, a testament to his exceptional talent. But unlike many actors chasing the Hollywood spotlight, Burt took a different path. After Rocky IV, he stepped away from big-budget films, preferring smaller, more artistic roles while dedicating himself to his lifelong passion. Michael Pataki, Nikolai Koloff, the scene stealer with a lifetime of dedication. In Rocky IV, Michael Pataki delivered a commanding performance as Nikolai Koloff, the stern and authoritative Soviet official whose presence, though brief, was impossible to ignore. With his piercing gaze and unwavering demeanor, Pataki turned a supporting role into a memorable one, proving once again the power of a seasoned actor. Though this was just one of many roles in his long career, it showcased his ability to captivate audiences with even the smallest gestures. Born on January 16, 1938, in Youngstown, Ohio, Pataki built his career through years of dedication and hard work. Before stepping into the world of Rocky IV, he had already made a name for himself with numerous roles in films and television. His deep voice and sharp expressions made him a natural for intense and authoritative characters, ensuring that his performances always left a lasting impression. At 47, when he took on Rocky IV, he was once again demonstrating that acting wasn't just a job. It was his life's passion. Following Rocky IV, Pataki continued to work steadily in Hollywood, but he remained a private figure, focused more on his craft than on the limelight. He may not have been a household name, but he was an actor's actor, someone who approached every role, big or small, with the same level of dedication. James Brown, Godfather of Soul, a legend's electrifying moment on screen. When James Brown lit up the screen in Rocky IV for 1985, audiences weren't just watching a fight, they were witnessing a musical explosion led by the Godfather of Soul himself. With his electrifying performance of Living in America, Brown infused the film with his signature energy, turning a boxing match into a full-blown spectacle. Born on May 3, 1933, in Barnwell, South Carolina, Brown wasn't just a singer. He was a force of nature, a cultural icon whose influence stretched far beyond music. His brief but unforgettable role in Rocky IV was yet another reminder of his unmatched presence. At 52, James Brown remained at the top of his game, proving that his dynamic stage presence never faded. But behind the dazzling performances lay a life shaped by hardship and resilience. Growing up in poverty during the era of segregation, he battled through adversity to become one of the most celebrated artists of all time. Yet, like many legends, his success came with its struggles. Fame brought its own burdens, and Brown's personal life often made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Legal troubles, arrests, and battles with addiction cast shadows over his career, threatening to overshadow his genius. But despite the controversies, Brown never stopped creating. His hits, I Got You, I Feel Good, and It's a Man's World became anthems that transcended generations. For him, music wasn't just entertainment, it was survival, a way to channel the turbulence of his life into something unforgettable. Stu Nahan, commentator, the golden voice that made every punch count. As the blows landed in Rocky IV, sending shockwaves through the ring, it was Stu Nahan's commanding voice that gave each moment its heart-pounding intensity. Born on June 23, 1926, in Los Angeles, California, Nahan was already a legendary sports commentator long before he stepped into Hollywood. By the time he appeared in Rocky IV at 59, he brought an unmistakable authenticity to the role, turning his portrayal of the commentator into an essential part of the film's gripping atmosphere. Nahan didn't just recite lines, he injected life into every word, making the audience feel the tension, the sweat, and the sheer determination of the fighters. This wasn't just acting, it was a reflection of his real-life expertise. A seasoned broadcaster, Nahan had spent years covering boxing and other major sporting events, giving him a natural edge in portraying the high-stakes energy of a championship fight. His delivery was so genuine, it felt as if viewers were watching a real match unfold before their eyes. Even after Rocky IV, Nahan never strayed far from the world of sports. He remained a household name in American broadcasting, continuing to cover boxing and other events, solidifying his status as one of television's most respected voices. But his talents extended beyond commentary. He made appearances in multiple films, proving his versatility in entertainment, while still staying true to his passion for sports. Stu Nahan passed away on December 26, 2007, at 81, leaving behind a remarkable legacy. His rich, authoritative voice not only added to the magic of Rocky IV, but also became an unforgettable part of sports and film history. For fans, he wasn't just a character on screen, he was a storyteller, bringing every thrilling moment to life with his signature style. Let's take a nostalgic journey through the unforgettable cast of Rocky IV, from their iconic moments on screen to the deeply moving stories of their real lives. Each character, each performance offers a glimpse beyond the glitz and glamour, reminding us of the dedication and passion these actors poured into their roles. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. All the information in this video has been gathered from trusted sources and is intended for reference. If you enjoyed this look back at Rocky IV, don't forget to show your support, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upcoming story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with more fascinating and unexpected tales.